Good morning, everyone. I hope you had a great weekend. I have another story for you today, and I hope you enjoy it. It is called Giraffe Problems by Jory John, illustrated by Lane Smith. So before we get started, I really want you to predict what are these giraffes' problems going to be? What do you think the problem is? Do you think he will solve it? Or will something happen? So kind of think about it. What do you think is going to happen in the story and make some predictions before we get started? All right. Draft problems. I feel bad about my neck. I do. I can't help it. It's too long, too bendy, too narrow, too dopey, too patterned, too stretchy, too high, too lofty, too necky. Yes, my neck is too necky. Everybody stares at it. This guy, that guy, him, her, them, whatever that is, her again? Yep, I feel bad about my neck. I've tried dressing it up. I've added a scarf, two scarves, a bundle of scarves, a mountain of scarves. I've tried bow ties and regular ties, and both. I've tried hiding it away. I've used shrubs. I've hung out in ditches. I've stood behind trees. I've spent time in the river. Other animals have necks that just work. Take a gander at this zebra's necks. Stripes always look good. So classic. Quit staring at me. Or gaze upon this elephant's neck. Strong and powerful, yet graceful. Stop talking about me. Or glimpse at this lion, whose neck is adorned with a glorious mane of flowing locks. What a sight! How inspiring! Why can't I have a neck like that? Are you always this loud? My mom always said I should be proud of my neck. She said other animals would love to have a neck like this. Yeah, right. No offense, Mom, but nobody wants this neck. It's a neck only a mother could love. It all makes me want to hide until the sun sets. Sheesh. Good evening. I've been admiring your neck from afar. Oh, how I wish my neck looked like yours. I'd get so much done in a day. Goodness, I can only imagine all the reaching and grabbing and looking around I'd do. I'd accomplish many of my goals for sure. Meanwhile, I'm saddled with this little excuse for a neck. Here, watch me try to stretch it out. See, that's about as far as it goes. Pathetic, right? I'm basically necklace. You feel bad about your neck too? Yup. Huh. I'm Cyrus, by the way. I'm Edward. It's lovely to meet you, Cyrus. Can I tell you something, Edward? Of course, Cyrus. There's a hill in the distance, which you can surely see from your great vantage. I've stood on that very hill for 7 straight days. Now, staring skyward, watching as a single piece of fruit, a lone banana, slowly changed from green to yellow, ripening. I've endured windy nights and unreasonably brisk mornings with very little sleep as I waited and waited, hoping against hope that the fruit would drop before me so I could sample its sweetness and nourish in the process. Yet, day after day, I felt like such a fool as I've stretched my neck towards those greedy branches, only to be limited by my own physical shortcomings. You want a banana from a tree? That's what I said, yes. Plunk. Here you go. Whoomp. Oh, you did it! You made it look so easy. Munch, 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 munch. Delectable. So that's what a banana tastes like, huh? It was so worth the wait. Edward, face it, your neck is impressive. It allows you to do amazing things. For instance, you solved my week-long banana dilemma in 10 seconds. Well, thank you, Cyrus. I think you have a swell neck too. It's elegant and dignified, and it works well with your shell. That means a great deal to me, Edward. Say, do you like bow ties, Cyrus? I'm not sure, Edward. I have had very little experience with them. You look wonderful, Cyrus, as do you, Edward. I feel good about our necks, Edward. Thank you, Cyrus. For once, so do I. Yes, for once, so do I. Okay, so that was Giraffe Problems. I hope you enjoyed it. Before we end today, I have 2 questions for you. Number 1, were your predictions correct or were they completely off? Remember, there's not a right answer. Everyone has different predictions. And number 2, how did Edward and Cyrus both change by the end of the story? What was different about them at the end of the story? And not just that they were wearing bow ties, but think about their character and how they changed. Okay, I hope you guys have a great Monday. I miss you. Have a good day.